Mindfulness in presence. Yeah, those are like real big buzzwords, but I really do believe in the mindfulness of living in the present. How the heck do you do that? Everyone talks about it, but how do you really do it? To me, practicing mindfulness does require some form of like meditation, self-reflection, quiet time. Everyone's going to do it differently. Even if it's a 3-minute walk outside around the neighborhood where you're quiet and just sort of listening to your breath. If you're someone who can sit, hold your coffee or tea, close your eyes, listen to your breath. You can listen to guided meditation. If that helped me a lot in the beginning because my brain racing. But there has to be some form of mindfulness to gain this type of awareness, I think. Also, learning to be mindful is to be aware of when you feel super uncomfortable and just still sit with it, right? A lot of this practice is going to be getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. The reason why we don't think and talk about death is because it's really uncomfortable. We don't want to. Let's avoid it. I get it. But that is what the shift is. Just because you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Just because you feel bad doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Being able to sit with that uncomfortability, sit there with it. Don't judge it. And maybe even like, hey, little baby, I got you. Can you tell this is what I do? Really, if I feel uncomfortable, I think I've done this in other videos. This is like me kind of like self-soothing myself. A lot of times I like to be like mindful when I drink coffee by like feeling how warm the cup is, smelling the coffee, tasting the coffee, feeling the sun on my face if there is sun, things like that. It doesn't have to be some long sit down like hum for 20 minutes. Now, if you can do that, hell yes, do it. But if you don't have the time for that, these little things can help. Or doing something like when you're shopping for groceries, trying to be mindful while you're shopping, like listening to your cart go or listening to the music in the grocery store. Anything that kind of grounds you in the moment. That's going to help you with this whole practice, and it is a practice. Okay, last but not least, baby, you made it through this video, okay? I know this was a hard one. I think it's hard because people want to know, but they don't want to know because it's like annoying to hear some of the things you may have to do, like sit with uncomfortable feelings. Ugh, no one wants to do that, including me. That's why I'm in therapy once a week. Okay, so lastly, you need to talk about death. You need to talk about it. And guess what? Say the word death, dying, dead, D, the D word. Okay, not past, not went away, gone to heaven. Now, I get it. I mean, it's okay if you say those things. I'm not making jokes of that. I get why people do it. It feels less harsh, but I think that's half the problem. It's not harsh to say, I'm dying, I died, I'm going to die, death exists. We need to get used to saying that word. So talk about it. So like I said before, when I say talk about it, I mean talk about it with someone who is safe to talk about. If you talk about it with someone else who's emotionally immature and doesn't want to talk about it, you're going to get a lot of resistance. You can't force someone else to be on this journey with you. Talk to somebody else who's also open about this, who also wants to talk about it. And I mean, I keep saying this, but you can have a therapist. You talk about it with your therapist. I mean, basically anyone you trust that you think will be on this journey with you, talk about it. Also journaling. You can talk about it with yourself while journaling. You can talk to God about it. Whoever you call God, right? You can talk to a spiritual advisor, a priest, a pastor, someone you're close with. Just bleh. Okay? Get it out. So certainty is uncomfortable. It is normal to feel uncomfortable with this whole thing. If you felt uncomfortable during this whole video, congratulations. You're normal. You're normal. And I think learning about death and dying, as you do with my other videos, talking about it, discussing it, contemplating it, all of these things are going to help you. So when someone asks me, how do you actually contemplate your own mortality? How do you actually get comfortable with death? This video can hopefully help you get started just a little bit.